It's wild because, like, if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff.
Then Crawford is better, bigger. He's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter.
What did you think about what he had to say about you when he said you're way better than Floyd Money Mayweather? I know you heard that he said that. What thoughts came to your mind when you heard that Canelo Alvarez said that about you?
Hey, that's a big compliment. He's been in the ring with both of us, so he would know, from.
It is shocking to even imagine Floyd Mayweather Jr. stepping into the ring with Terence Crawford after years of non-stop debates about who truly deserves the top spot in boxing. Now the conversation has reached a new level. Crawford did not just talk his way into the spotlight, he stunned the entire sport by defeating Canelo Alvarez in a way that few people expected.
Had a great fifth round, and Terence Crawford knew he had to make a stand in this sixth round. That shot got Canelo's attention as Crawford's back was against the ropes. It's a good shot from Crawford, and that shot and that exchange allowed him to box.
All eyes are once again on Floyd Mayweather Jr. as rumors grow that a showdown with Terence Crawford could finally happen, and fans are buzzing with excitement. If they ever share the ring, who would leave with the brighter legacy by the end of the night? This debate has quickly become the biggest topic in boxing, fueled by surprising remarks from Canelo Alvarez, the return of Max Kellerman to the commentary desk, and Mayweather adding his own voice from the sidelines. Crawford's victory over Canelo was more than just another win, as many compared the performance to one of Mayweather's finest evenings because of how complete and carefully executed it was.
If you can, compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terence "Bud" Crawford, if you can.
No, I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
Front of the media, Canelo Alvarez openly said that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is not on the same level as Terence Crawford, and that statement carried serious weight. This was not just random criticism, it came from the same Canelo who suffered his first professional loss to Mayweather back in 2013 when he was only 23 years old. What surprised many fans even more was the way Crawford handled Canelo's power. He managed to slow him down with tight, smart defense that reminded people of Floyd at his very best.
Given the fact that his coach said that, he felt like I couldn't hurt Canelo with anything and Canelo can hurt me with everything. So I think, they put that in his head. And then when he got in there, he was like, whoa, they lied to me. This dude can punch.
Terence Crawford stayed active on offense while keeping control, which left Canelo Alvarez looking frustrated, confused, and short on answers. Many of Crawford's supporters felt he deserved a wider victory than the official scorecards reflected. For them, it was not simply another win, but a powerful statement that immediately sparked fresh comparisons across the sport. That is when the serious talk about legacy truly began.
The thing about Crawford that people have to understand, it's wild because, like, if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior lights, bring him lightweight. He jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, then he won the rematch.
Then Max Kellerman stepped back into the commentary booth for this fight after spending decades as one of boxing's most respected voices, and his words carried real weight. He had no hesitation in praising Floyd Mayweather Jr., giving him credit for his intelligence, experience, and elite defense. But he also added a new angle to the discussion. He brought up a point that fans have debated for years and put it directly into the spotlight.
But once he left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, but he didn't want it with certain dudes at certain times. Crawford, we all witnessed, even though the resume is thin in certain ways, he wanted it with everyone the whole time. That makes a difference to people.
Max Kellerman pointed out that after moving up from lightweight, Floyd Mayweather Jr. became very selective about when and who he faced. While his record includes many famous names, some critics believe he chose certain opponents when they were older, slower, or less dangerous. Kellerman said Terence Crawford has taken a different path. Crawford may not have the same number of headline opponents, but he has built his name by accepting tough challenges without hesitation. According to Kellerman, that fearless approach is why some supporters feel his legacy is starting to echo the aura once associated with Sugar Ray Robinson, not just because of achievements, but because of the excitement and emotion he brings every time he steps into the ring.
Then let me ask you this. Again, also, talking about Floyd. He didn't start fighting real fighters, in my opinion, until he left Top Rank.
Okay.
Also, like I feel like Top Rank.
You can say the same thing about Oscar.
Yeah. I feel like promotionals are hold them back, hold a lot of fighters back. Terence Crawford was also a Top Rank fighter.
Kellerman did not clearly crown Terence Crawford over Floyd Mayweather Jr. as the king, but his detailed take sparked a wave of debate that fans could not ignore. His comments fueled non-stop discussion across the boxing world, and soon others joined in. Former champions and longtime rivals began sharing their own opinions, adding even more energy to the growing conversation.
Mastered the art of knowing when to fight somebody and when not to fight somebody. I mean, he's the best in that game. He's the best in, making money and making all the, the huge fights happen. But why? Because he was timing every single one of them. He never fought nobody really in their prime. He always
after junior lightweight. Junior lightweight, he did.
100%.
So we all wanted to
So he changed the game in the worst way possible. You're right. Everybody's trying to protect their own. I had to break that, right? With Tank, I made sure we made that. That was real.
Ryan Garcia sparked backlash online after criticizing Floyd Mayweather Jr. He claimed Floyd changed boxing for the worse by carefully selecting opponents and doing whatever it took to protect his unbeaten record. Garcia admitted that Mayweather mastered the business side of the sport, but argued that this approach weakened the true competitive spirit that boxing is built on.
Crawford is better, bigger. He's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather's really good too, though. You can knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because he's bigger.
Shane Mosley, who has shared the ring with both men, said that Terence Crawford is the more dangerous fighter overall. He explained that Crawford's size, reach and ability to switch styles would give him a clear advantage over Floyd Mayweather Jr. What began as simple analysis soon turned into a heated clash between generations, with younger fighters leaning toward Crawford while longtime fans stood by Floyd's unbeaten 50-0 record. Then Mayweather added fuel to the fire in his own way. Instead of making public statements, he posted proof that he had placed a $50,000 bet on Crawford to defeat Canelo Alvarez, which returned $124,000. It was a classic Floyd move, no long speeches, just a display of confidence and business. That post immediately sparked new rumors, with fans wondering whether he was simply being himself or hinting that he might step back into the spotlight once again.
Versus Mike Tyson, it's been signed for under Mayweather Promotions and Mike Tyson Promotions for 2020-26. Worldwide broadcast. Special exhibition. Who the hell would have thought we would be getting this?
With Floyd Mayweather Jr. already linked to an exhibition with Mike Tyson, a new question started circulating: could he actually be preparing for something much bigger? Some fans began wondering if a real showdown with Terence Crawford might be in the works, and the timing could not be more dramatic, especially with another surprise bout already on the schedule. Just when the boxing world thought the chaos had settled, these fresh rumors pushed the excitement to another level. At 59, Mike Tyson is reportedly stepping back into the ring to face Floyd Mayweather Jr., and on paper it sounds unlikely since they come from different weight classes, eras and styles. Yet in the world of exhibition boxing, where entertainment and money often matter more than logic, the matchup suddenly feels possible. Tyson said he was not the one pushing for it and claimed Floyd was the one who wanted the spotlight. Speaking with Fat Joe, he even laughed and suggested that Mayweather was simply looking to stir things up and create buzz.
Well, I look at it in a situation like this. I mean, they compared me to a Sugar Ray Leonard, I'm talking about as far as skills, as far as my skills. And I feel I'm on the level of a Sugar Ray Leonard, and I feel that he's not on the level of a Roberto Duran, so he's not going to be able to handle me at all. You can mark my word there.
Of course, the money is a big part of it, as this is not a charity event, but a clash between two of the most famous names in boxing, selling nostalgia, hype and attention. For Floyd Mayweather Jr., though, facing Mike Tyson is about more than a payday, because it keeps him in the spotlight, keeps his name in headlines, and most importantly pushes him to train seriously, even if it is only an exhibition. Every punch press event and promo clip brings Floyd back into focus, not just as a retired legend, but as an active figure in the sport. Some fans even whisper that this may not be just for fun, and that he could be testing himself before something far bigger, possibly a showdown with Terence Crawford. While Mayweather appears to be exploring options, Crawford is aiming at history. Reports suggest he is willing to move down to 160 pounds in pursuit of a 6th division world title, which would place him among the all-time greats. Potential opponents include unbeaten Kazakh champion Janibek Alimanuli and experienced Cuban title holder Erislandy Lara. Both hold belts and present serious challenges, and if Crawford defeats even one of them, it would strengthen his legacy and make comparisons with Mayweather even more intense.
Crawford, no, they ain't throwing that fight. Maybe planning on vacating the belts. No, we ain't gonna vacate the belts. You know, we just gonna sit where we need to sit for a minute, and then, just like I said, get back in the gym and do our thing.
Trainer Brian McIntyre has revealed that Terence Crawford and his team have been preparing for a move to middleweight for over a year, proving it was not a sudden idea after the win over Canelo Alvarez. Crawford explained that he did not bulk up to chase bigger divisions, but instead managed his weight carefully so he could compete at 160 without losing power speed or defensive sharpness. The image is powerful. He defeats Canelo at super middleweight, then drops down to middleweight at age 38, aiming to unify titles again, which would make him a 6th division world champion. Such an achievement would force historians to mention him alongside legends like Sugar Ray Robinson and Henry Armstrong in the all-time conversation. While fans would celebrate another belt, there is one matchup that rises above all others, and no matter what comes next, many still dream of seeing Crawford share the ring with Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. It ain't no need to compare me to Floyd or Floyd to me.
You talk the talk and you sure walk the walk. Your confidence and aura is on another level. Could we see a run as a light heavyweight?
Nah, we ain't going out that much.
Now,
this is the point where the debate starts to get intense. On one side stands Floyd Mayweather, known as the smartest defensive boxer ever, who finished his career with a perfect 520 record by making even top-level opponents miss and throw punches that hit nothing but air. Music during his era, nobody matched his timing, reflexes, or control of pace. On the other side stands Terence Crawford, who is adaptable, aggressive, and calm under pressure. He can switch his stance during a fight, adjust to any approach, and defeat even the most powerful rivals in the ring. Unlike Floyd, Crawford fights with the goal to dominate, not just collect a win. Stephen A. Smith explained it clearly. Floyd was like a master illusionist who stayed out of reach and made opponents look lost. Crawford, in contrast, is willing to stay in the action, trade shots, and push forward even if it means taking a few punches himself.
His own experience. You know, a lot of people, they can say this, they can say that, but there's only, a few people that can say they've been in the ring with Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather and give their own assumption.
Landing a clean, straight punch on Floyd was almost impossible, and even if you connect, Crawford will keep pressing forward and slowly wear you down. Fans see it in different ways. Some believe Mayweather waited to face stars like Pacquiao until the timing favored him, while others call him the smartest fighter ever who planned every move and stayed out of danger. But here is the twist. Crawford is not just looking to compete, he wants to prove something big and is willing to risk it all for legacy. If he ever steps in with Mayweather, it would be about more than money or hype. It would be about answering a question fans have debated for years. Floyd Mayweather mastered his craft, but can anyone truly defeat him? Now people are asking when it could happen, not if. After Crawford's stunning victory over Canelo, the boxing world has been on fire. Max Kellerman questioned the past. Ryan Garcia added fuel to the drama. Shane mostly praised Crawford's talent, and Mayweather reminded everyone he was watching with a winning bet slip in hand. With Tyson versus Mayweather also being discussed, the noise around a Floyd and Crawford showdown is louder than ever as Crawford keeps building history at middleweight. Only one big question remains. If Floyd and Crawford meet, will that flawless defense survive, or will Bud hand money his first loss? Share your thoughts on this dream fight, because the sport is ready and the debate keeps growing stronger.
The fighting pride of Omaha, Nebraska, USA, and new Ring Magazine, an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Terence Floyd Crawford.
All Alright everyone, subscribe to Knockout View and turn on notifications so you never miss any important content. Check out our other videos as well. Goodbye and see you next time.